Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Hi, I just needed to get some advice. I did the ultimate no-no. I bought a house with somebody I wasn't married to. After about a year of having the house, I needed to move out due to some circumstances when we broke up. And now the house is going to go into foreclosure, and I'm just trying to figure out what are my options here, what to do. I've also accumulated about $25,000 in debt due to these circumstances and trying to figure out how I can get out of this.
$25,000 in debt to who?
Credit cards, loans.
Personal loans?
Well, it wasn't I guess you can call it a personal loan. It was a water softener bill for the house.
That's the circumstances?
That's one of the loans that's part of my debt now.
Well, what happened? Are you on the mortgage?
Yes, I'm on the mortgage. We're both on the mortgage.
And you're both on the deed?
And we're both on the deed. He's still in the house. I moved out.
You moved out and he decided to stop paying?
Yes.
But you've been paying?
Well, yeah, we were paying before. When I moved out, he was paying, and then now he decided to stop paying.
And it's already in foreclosure, or it is in the process of getting there?
It's in the process of getting there. We're 4 months behind. We have been trying to sell the home, but have been unsuccessful with that.
Unsuccessful in that no one's even looking at it, or you've had showings and they're giving you feedback that you can process?
We had showings, but no real interest in the house. And it's a brand new house.
Are you working with a real estate pro?
Yes.
And what is their logic for why nothing's moving here? Is it priced too high?
It was. They feel like it was priced too high, but because there was a new community being built in the area, that was kind of affecting us as well, because they were able to bring their prices down, give lower interest rates, and that sort of thing.
Have you lowered your price?
Yes, as far as we can go. We're now in the process of asking the mortgage company for a short sale to see if that's even possible.
Do they know that you have the place listed and you're trying to sell it before the foreclosure goes through?
They do. Yes, they do know.
Okay. I mean, that's going to be your best bet, is just trying to sell this thing ASAP, even if you have to lower the price instead of going through a short sale or, worst case, that foreclosure.
But even if we lower the price, the bank has to approve us going below what we owe on the house.
What do you guys owe on the mortgage?
$465.
And when you moved out, he obviously could not pay that mortgage on his own. Was that the case?
I'm assuming no. Yes, I don't know. He paid it for 6 months, so.
Okay, he was floating it and then could no longer float it. What's the communication like with your ex right now?
Hey, George here in the control booth, and I bet you're wondering what they're going to say next. Get out of debt, sell the horse, yada, yada, yada. The advice may be predictable, but the internet is anything but. You see, your personal info is out there, up for grabs by shady companies ready to add more scam and spam to your life. And that's why I use DeleteMe. DeleteMe will scrub your data from all of these sites so that you can focus on The Ramsey Show instead of who's buying and selling your info. And Ramsey fans get 20% off at joindeleteme.com/Ramsey or by using the link in the description below. So go take control of your privacy as soon as this call is over.
What's the communication like with your ex right now?
We don't communicate unless it has something to do with the home.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, and just one more clarification question. You've been paying your half of it? Is that how you guys have been doing this, splitting the payments, and you've been making your payment?
No, I don't pay anything towards the mortgage. I moved out. I had to find another place to stay, so I'm paying where I have to live.
Okay, but your name is on the. Okay, you understand why I asked that?
Yes.
You have a legal obligation.
You are legally obliged to pay that, whether you've moved out or not. So, wow.
I don't see a way out of this.
I don't
unless
either.
you guys can find a way to sell it before it forecloses.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that you can or want to float the payments to help get out of this, or have the ability to.
No, I don't have the ability to.
What are you making right now? What's your income?
About $112.
And where's all that money going? That's a good income.
to my expenses.
What's your rent?
$2,400.
Okay. And what else? Because you're bringing home probably, what, $8,000?
No, probably about 6.
Okay.
I mean, well, after tax. I guess you're saying after taxes. After tax is about 6.
Okay. Are you doing any investing right now?
Yes. I mean, I invest in, my 401k and stuff like that.
Yeah, we need to pause all of that. You need to act like everything is on fire, and you need to work on getting out of this house mess and paying off your debt. So we're not saving, right? Do you have any savings?
Yeah, I have some in savings.
How much?
I have about 4 in savings.
4,000. And what's owed to get current on the mortgage?
About 12,000.
Okay, and he doesn't have anything saved?
I would assume not. I can't say for sure.
I would do some homework and find out where you're at in the foreclosure process and find out how much time you have to at least try to get current on payments so that you can get out of the foreclosure process and have time to then sell.
Okay.
And that might mean you both put some skin in the game and go, all right, I'm going to put in $3,000 a month and we're going to get caught up on these payments. Which means you need to get rid of all of the expenses in your life. Anything that isn't food, utility, shelter, transportation must go right now, including investing.
Okay. Well, do you, I have these credit cards that have like high interest rates. Do you suggest taking a loan from the 401k?
No.
And paying it off?
No more debt. If it has the word loan in it, if it has the word consolidation or relief or settlement, run far away. Your income is the solution here. You.
Which means you need more income. You may need to get a second job, a third job for a short amount of time. You got to get these house payments current so that, again, to George's point, you have time to sell this house. You don't want to go through foreclosure.
Can he get a temporary roommate, a friend of his, to live in the house too and pay rent to help get above water?
What I don't know. That's what I mean. Like I said, we don't have communication. I would suggest that's what he do.
You're going to need to start communicating. You guys entered quite the partnership here to then just flee the coop.
I get that you guys don't love each other and you don't like each other, but you need each other right now, and that really is awful. I get it, but you guys have got to partner up on this thing to get out of this deal.
You're on the hook for $465,000.
Yeah, I know.
And this could wreck your financial life.
This
if you go
is where
through this
I wish
foreclosure.
we could get him on the phone. I think Ramsey Show needs to go to the next level and get this dude on the phone, and we mediate this deal. The two of them.
Oh my goodness,
that
could be a new
that's
show.
the show that people need to see. I'm telling you, we could help. You guys need to be adults and sit down and figure this out. There's no more blame.
I agree.
There's no more blame here. There's no more you did this, you said this. This is, we're idiots because we did this, and we've got to figure this out. And then we learn and we lick our wounds and we move on from each other. But this is going to make this breakup 10x worse. Am I right, George?
Yeah.
Play this out.
Well, there's just, you're kind of stuck right now until you guys figure out the next move. And there's sort of the ABC. The best option is to sell it for the most you can get for it. And then you're probably going to lose money on this deal, I assume. No one's walking away with cash at the end of this.
Exactly. We accepted that.
I'm afraid that this guy, he's just mailed it in at this point. He's given up, and he's just going to let everything just burn down.
Is he gainfully employed?
As far as I know of, yes.
How would she know? They don't talk.
I think you need to have a come to Jesus meeting and say, I got to know everything about what's going on in your life, and you're going to know everything that's going on in my life until this is all over. But we need to make a game plan.
Yes. Okay.
I'm so sorry you're going through this, Janelle. You can talk to a real estate attorney and dig into that, but that's going to cost you too. But I really hope this doesn't end in foreclosure. And you have an amazing income. Use that to your advantage to catch up and get out of this thing with as little damage as possible.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.